Now, some concerned citizens are calling on the government to sustain the ongoing clearance exercise in Makoko aimed at improving safety in the area. They asked authorities to address the resurfacing of shanties within the floating settlement along the waterways near the Third Mainland Bridge. Adekola Hastrop compiled this report.
A densely populated and largely unregulated settlement in Lagos has long raised safety concerns, with some structures built beneath high-voltage power lines and along vulnerable waterways near the Third Mainland Bridge. Government says the demolition of affected structures was necessary to prevent disasters such as electrocution, fire outbreaks and flooding. While the exercise has displaced some residents and disrupted informal livelihoods, others insist the intervention must be sustained to stop rebuilding of shanties in the cleared corridor.
This removal of these structures, it was a mutual agreement between the residents, the baales, and the government. And now, from what we are hearing, that some of the people that are, the structures that have been removed are springing up. It is dangerous to all of us. Can't allow, I afford to say because people are poor, then we should allow them to go and commit suicide. No, every life matters. A poor man today could be a billionaire tomorrow, who knows?
I also believe that encroachment to Third Mainland Bridge and on the high tension wire is very dangerous. And we're talking about water here. I think they need to have an office, an enforcement office in Makoko, so that as soon as this encroachment starts, immediately you activate the instrumentality of the law and enforce compliance. Once you do that, there won't be all this hue and cry and all this noise about all this massive demolition in Makoko. That would have been taken care of.
They argued that delaying action until tragedy strikes will be irresponsible, recalling past fatal fire incidents in similar congested communities.
Even if the government does not tell them to leave staying under the high power tension line, that personally they should know is a danger to themselves. Then on the part of the government, we encourage the government to always communicate its decisions, because it's as if there are some fifth columnists taking advantage of the lacuna in the communication channels. So we appeal to the government to ensure that she communicates effectively and she brings these people back to the table and make them see that we are doing these things for your own benefit.
Man comes and encroach on government land. You encroach on a land that is not yours, and then someday government says, you know what, we want to take what belongs to us. They say compensate them. Even if you're giving compensation, it's not everybody that is entitled to compensation. There are some persons who are trespassers. Otherwise, what we'll be doing is that we are compensating criminality. But those people who genuinely are occupant in those areas who are affected, those people can be compensated.
Residents are also urging Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu to ensure consistent enforcement of safety and environmental regulations across the state.